And we're back, and we're getting old. This is episode 8 with Daphne Bobian. Did I say that right?
Bobian.
Bobian. All right. Well,
Still didn't say it right.
so trash of a last name.
Bobian.
Bobian.
Not my fault.
So, how did you find us tonight? We were just going to get some hot fries from, our place of employment, and then all of a sudden, you were keen to be interviewed.
Yeah, I'm a frequenter of that same place. Thank you.
Yeah.
I too like the hot fries, but I didn't like the way that you spiced up your hot fries. I thought it was kind of a disservice. Felt the need to
throw too much spice on the fries.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, nobody needs more Tabasco on that hot shit.
Here's my counter. I was not working that shift.
Well, got me there.
Yeah.
So
we got some fresh fries though, so we can fix it later.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
I see myself, I think. I don't
know. As always, I'm joined by my co-host and the host of We Getting Old.
The host with the most.
Mr. Greg Stelly. The only reason I say that I'm the host is because I'm older than you by...
Well, we getting old, so I think we both the old hosts.
Yeah. What's your worst physical ailment, Greg?
Damn, coming for the...
Oh, getting that.
Come on.
Because I've been going through this my own, and it's like, I lay in bed.
I mean, I gotta wait like a month or two to get this tooth fucking fixed. But I don't know. They don't physically bother me. Other than that's my teeth, my teeth and shit. But yeah.
I suppose yours gonna be your knee.
Yeah, my knees are.
I would hope it's. If you got a bigger problem than your knees, and
it's an aneurysm. God bless. Come on now, give him time.
We don't know yet. There's gonna be.
They did check my.
It's gonna be in a moment.
They did scan my brain, and they said it was just as stupid as it was in 4th grade. So you're good.
So you're a regular adult then?
Yeah, I'm just like every other Louisianian. But my knees, there's some nerve damage. So when I walk, I look like an actual retarded person. So that's fun.
No, but you got the cane, so it fits with we getting old.
Well, yeah. And the cane,
Do you know the true length of a bus?
It was...
Does it look like a limousine when some of them pass by?
How dare you?
I'm just saying.
So I used to be able to dunk on people, all right? And now she's dunking on me. This is inexcusable. All right, Daphne, tell us about your life. What the hell's been going on?
I mean, I got a torn meniscus if we're talking about injuries.
Yeah.
You were next on that.
Right.
What is that?
The way it was described to me was like a piece of bologna between your knee bone caps things.
Yummy. So where
I hate
instead
it
of
so
what?
much.
Like
so what it was is that I turned too quickly and I ripped something, and so it causes my knee to cave in and ache and hurt and sometimes give. It's really shitty.
Oof.
And takes lots of physical therapy that I just am not putting the effort towards right now.
Yeah, just do like this and you do like this when you chill.
No,
You'll be
it's
good.
been 2 years.
Yeah, just kick into the air.
Yeah, just
take a lot of beer.
Just saw it off, man. Fuck it.
Also, the AI chip is coming within years, and we'll just...
Yeah, we're gonna get prosthetic.
Give me a nice prosthetic right here.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be
in the Children's Museum, that make them where you can not the Children's Museum, that's here, but for prosthetics, you can adapt them to whatever pattern you want. Man, look, I'm gonna put some weird titties and shit on it.
You're gonna put some titties
so
on
people stop looking at it.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Maybe they'll look at it more.
It's a distracting tactic.
Just hey, you want to look at my leg? Now you feel weird, don't you?
You gotta have a bra for your leg, like a onesie.
So for the OnlyFans people out there that subscribe to the feet shit,
pics.
What is that about?
I don't know.
Greg, you can be honest with me. This is an open forum. If you want to tell me about your feet...
If I'm in love with a girl, I will lick every part of her. But her feet is not extra good. It's just that I will I'll kiss her feet, but I'm not like she has to be all clean too. Like it's not like I want to kiss her feet.
I just got back
dirty.
from a 6-hour shift.
I don't dislike feet, but I don't get the obsession with it. Nah, I don't. I mean,
I'd sell a feet pic if I hadn't yet.
I
would fucking do it, man. Like, I can make so much money doing that.
Well, that's what
I got mushroom tech.
Just haven't done it yet.
What about my mushroom tech?
Also, I don't get it. I think it's. I don't endorse it.
Yeah,
I'm not against it necessarily, only for the fact that I can possibly make money on it. But if I couldn't make money on it, then I'd be like, no, dude, that's fucking weird.
Basically,
that's
the people
totally
that
weird.
you'd be making money off of, you'd be judging. Be like, yeah, you're kind of. Not judging,
not
but just
if
like
I'm getting
you
money
wouldn't be.
for it.
That wouldn't be
So,
anybody that
like,
you'd
I
want to
let it go, but-
chill with. The people buying your foot pics.
Just like.
Well, also think about so.
What is it about the feet?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the worst, kink to have is like
Probably like kids, I'd say.
But yeah, that's
What?
To like kids, like fucking
Oh,
pedophiles. Like,
yeah, that takes the cake. That's
a
not
pretty
that's
bad
not even
one,
on the
right?
board, Greg.
Wow.
Like, cause gays got it all cool now. You know? They can get away with their shit. They got trannies cutting their shit off.
I'm thinking.
I'd say that's the bad one.
Oh, did you see that couple tonight that I was talking to?
Which one?
So there was a couple, and it seemed a miss. And they were very nice people.
Oh yeah. That dude was weird. The chick was alright. That dude was weird.
But do you think he was playing a feminine role?
Yeah, that's it. That was weird. Like when we shook his hand, he was like the chick.
He had a strong ass handshake.
Not really.
Well, I mean,
He just sounded like a chick though.
right. I thought it was.
And then like we were talking to the chick the whole time. He never like, not interjected, but he never like jumped.
He was
in the
like, "Yo,
conversation.
man, this is my girl,
Well, it's not
bro."
that you didn't. You usually try to like join the conversation. He didn't even try to do that,
Well, when I left them, they were both very nice to me, and
No, they were nice. They were
at
just
least they were.
odd. I'll give you that.
If they were being fake, even better. But they both.
I think they look kind of freaked out by it.
Yeah, I mean, look, we look like crazy people.
We're just trying to live. Some people are like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
All right, Miss Daphne.
I have no input on that. I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
Sorry, we went too far.
about. No, it's okay.
It's your question, Tom. What you got there, buddy?
Here we go.
All right. So, do you take a to-go box at a restaurant?
Fuck yeah. I mean, it
Who the
depends.
fuck doesn't?
Well, I mean, like,
Rich people. Okay, no.
I don't do it at like sushi restaurants. Sushi restaurants that charge you extra for it. But yeah,
So,
why is that a question?
do you just over order, or is it
No,
more of like
I eat only little bits at a time. I'm kind of like a nibbler or whatever.
same
the fuck.
here, same here.
So I don't like to eat it all at once.
I'm the same way. I eat like every 2 hours.
Thank you. I was hoping you would do that.
Dude, she gets the point. All right. Have you ever pissed in a bottle or the shower or both?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody should have. Yes, if you don't, you're not living.
What's the most expensive check you've ever covered at a restaurant?
It's $400.
Nice.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, we
Hold
way
on.
beat.
I mean, yeah, but I'm muted.
You got me way beat.
Tell me
Nice.
the story.
So I went out with this dude. I actually watch his dog. He works offshore. Funny story. My ex-boyfriend, when we broke up, he was cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend. Found out she had a fiance. It was this dude, and I sent all that shit to him. They broke up. Then I ended up fucking him, and now I watch his dog for money while he goes offshore.
Wow.
So then while we were fucking together, we went to Vegas and shit. Not Vegas, I'm sorry. Damn near. We went like casino hopping and shit. And I didn't want him to feel like he was like the breadwinner and he was doing so like hot. Like he had to pay for everything because like I was making good money. So I paid for our slots and all that shit, and then we went out to eat at the casino. And it was about a $250 bill. And then on top of that, we had like some more drinks on that, and then I tipped like $100. So
Yeah,
it was like
that's a classic.
Yeah,
something.
it's good to
That's
do
a
that.
good
Man, look, I was
tip.
trying to show
Good
off. I was
tip.
like, man, I got, like, you know, it ain't all like I'm not trying to use you for your money. I got money too.
No, and that's what we want. Like dudes want to pay most of the time, but every now and then, like,
I
y'all
impressed
do
it.
that. We will fucking appreciate that. But we do rather do it most of the time, just as if we got the job and can do it.
Well, it's sort of emasculating whenever, you know, your name is John and Rebecca is the name on the credit card there. You know, that's being turned in to the hostess.
That's why I like my job. I get cash.
Right.
I'm always paying in cash.
What?
Did you not follow?
What's emasculating about a name on the credit card?
If
So,
he's
like,
using his
if the
wife's
girl is
gross.
paying for the bill,
Oh no! Oh my god, we have this
So-
guy that comes in an upstate diner, brings copious amount of dates. They don't know about each other. Turns out
Oh,
this
shit.
motherfucker lets the women pay for it every goddamn time, and every single
He's a
time
pimp.
acts like he's never been there before. Because we're like,
oh, what
he
is
is
this?
a pimp.
oh my god, this little fucking gigolo. I tell you what. He's like,
It's
this
probably
brownie,
Tinder
is the
dates,
brownie
huh?
good? I'm like, bitch, you've had this brownie 6 fucking times.
It's probably
Dude.
like
served
Tinder
you.
dates or something.
No, this man's a player.
Is this
Good
my
for him.
dad?
Just about, but like younger, you know. God bless.
You got the game. Shit.
What was the grocery store that you went to growing up?
Walmart.
Walmart?
I lived on Barrett, so yeah.
What about you?
Champagnes
Really?
in Leonville.
What about you?
Dude, Albertsons. Come on. Get on track.
Bougie bitch.
No.
You also live in the area.
I go to Albertsons now, yeah.
I live closer to Walmart.
Albertsons is the shit.
Albertsons
Albertsons is alright.
is alright, exactly. I also live next to Winn-Dixie, but did I use it? No.
All right.
I got some shitty ass meat from Albertsons the other day.
Best
me off.
pizza place in town.
Papa John's.
Wow. Wow.
Or Central.
All right. So let's distinguish. Chain and local. Go.
Papa John's, Central.
Okay.
Pizza Village.
Really?
I like Pizza Shack from fucking Opelousas, and Pizza Village is like the closest over here.
And what's the retail?
I don't know, like $20 a pizza, like the big one.
No, I'm talking about like the garbage.
Oh, I like Papa John's with the fucking multi cheese one, fucking cooked extra.
Why you always trying to bring Domino's over here?
Because it's
then?
cheaper.
You motherfucker.
What's
cheap.
yours?
Not-
What's
I'm
yours,
cheap.
Jesse?
You not spending money on me?
I
You
don't spend money on
me?
nobody. That was my ex that used to get the better one is Papa John's, but I'm cheap, so I get fucking Domino's. But
Come
I
on,
think
let's hear
Papa
it.
John's is a little bit better.
I go with Dino's if I'm being bougie,
Oh.
and then I go with Domino's because it's
Oh,
fucking
gross.
2 blocks away.
Basic.
I
That-
go with it too, but like it's just
Yo.
because it's
Gross,
cheap.
though.
It's because
No,
they
no,
got
no,
a
no.
seven. They got a $7 or $8 pizza, and you get 3 toppings, and it's a large. Like you can't beat that shit. That's what it is at the store. So that's why I go to Domino's.
Dude, the
Other
deep
than that,
dish-
I'm not getting that fucking expensive shit.
The deep dish, and also you
All their
can't
specialty
you can't
pizzas
get it
and shit.
delivered. Like you have to go and
Yeah. I go do the takeout
Yeah,
for fucking,
yeah.
and it's a 2 or 3 topping for $8.
and I'm already like going to like the Chevron or the Big D's, and I'm just making my rounds, and there happens to be a
Basically,
Domino's.
a lot of food for cheap. Everything's expensive nowadays.
Yeah, man, you gotta be fucking
A
fiscally.
bunch of
Man,
bread. and
Papa
shit.
John's, you know that's the best.
Yeah,
Papa
it's
John's
They
is
got the
pretty
perfect
good.
crust.
Yeah.
They're accessible.
All
you know,
right.
I like
Honestly, I hate
it's
red
like the
sauce.
5 cheeses.
Honestly, I never liked pizza as a child. I fucking hated it.
Gives you heartburn.
That's crazy.
No, it's just gross. And then when I became an adult, I was like, you know what? Pizza always sucked, but let's try it with the white sauce. Tolerable. I like it. It's cool now. That's it. I fucking hate red sauce.
What's your favorite food then?
Greek.
Ah, a little Zeus.
Mm,
Lamb or chicken
Lamb.
shawarma.
lamb.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel really bad about it, but you know.
Do you ask for the
No, I love
extra
lamb too.
pita?
No, I like tzatziki. I just,
Mm.
you know.
All right, we're gonna make the perfect tzatziki sauce and
You ever
sell it
had
at cafe.
Joni's lamb. Oh my
Mm.
God.
So, I mean, what's the... Okay. You're at the gas station version of
Greek, yeah.
Greek.
I've seen it.
You go all in?
I
Or do you
like
go to the
grape
restaurant?
leaves. No, I took a gas station all the way. It's always gas stations. Zeus.
And you can buy a fucking
Zeus.
Gatorade on the side. What's
No, fucking Gatorade, man. We're doing Gatorade, man. I'm not tight sports right now. Fuck your sports.
I'm just saying, like,
I
you
mean,
know,
then you're packing shit.
you can get a fucking Snickers and
And I get some
dildo.
grape leaves, some gyro.
Yeah.
I just put
Yeah,
a lamb
the
and like a
gyros, too.
feta salad.
I like how you said gyro, like, you know, it was a passing thought.
Yeah, it's
Gyros are
delicious.
shit.
I don't like the hummus is alright. I don't care for it. I don't need it. I don't need the pita. I just want the salad, the meat.
See, now,
Yeah.
sometimes that salad can get a little soggy because they put so much of the
They
oil
yeah,
and
they have
the
to, it has to be
feta,
like fresh.
and all of a sudden it's just like,
That's the only time I'll ever eat feta.
interesting.
I put it on a burger before. It was good.
Oh
At work.
God, I serve that at my work all the time. And people are like, "Can I get the feta bacon burger?" I'm like, "God, who hurt you?
It's
God,
good.
it smells
You just
so.
gotta melt it.
It's
though.
rank when
Yeah,
I
it's
serve it. It smells
Oh, it's
rank.
It's blue cheese. I call it blue cheese like half the time when I
Thank
forget what
God
it's
we don't
called.
serve that at my work. People ask for it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. never
Here's
tried
the
it.
We
thing,
got it over
too,
at
is
cafe.
is that stop mentioning our employer's name. Whenever it sits out for too long, it's like a girl that hasn't showered in a month.
It's like all the food.
Have you experienced a girl that hasn't showered in a month?
I'm just imagining.
But okay, I
That
can
chicken
feel
over
that.
there.
I'm just imagining.
Shrimp.
Why a girl? Is it?
Who? All right, put him on. Put him on. Is he calling you?
No, it's a text.
Oh, call him up right now. Special guest. Will he even answer? Greg, when was the last time you wore sunglasses inside?
Only if I was high on acid.
Can you
Not
remember?
even, like,
Can you
weed
remember
high.
like the event? Like, was it like just to go to McDonald's or?
It's been a really
Like
long time. It's been a really long time. I don't wear glasses inside. I barely wear them outside.
Yeah.
Like I buy them and to wear them, and then I'm like they block out reality.
Yeah. It is sort of like a douchebag move, but also a power move at the same time. It's like, yo, I don't need to see any of you people, and none of you need to see my eyes.
Yeah,
So,
it's good for crowds. If you're trying to look at asses.
yeah. Or like if you're playing music, you know, and like you have a little stage anxiety, and you're like,
Yeah, if you need that, you know.
I mean, I don't, because I'm the motherfucker speaking on the mic. I like to engage with my fans, but sunglasses, they kind of make me feel weird. Like they
Yeah, I feel like I'm standing out if everybody else ain't like if it ain't like a thing. If I'm like one of the only ones.
yeah, if nobody else is wearing sunglasses,
I feel like
and
I'm
I'm the only
hiding from
one,
everybody.
then it's just like, what are we
Like, why
doing
am I
here?
hiding?
Yeah, and I hate the beach.
Why
Fuck
the
sand,
fuck?
man.
Fuck sand.
I
Fuck
love
sand.
the beach.
Pussy
Y'all
up
are
your-
weird.
The beach is great for
Crack.
like a day or two, but Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, fuck
yeah,
that
exactly.
after
A
that.
day or two.
And then you get sand for the rest of your fucking life, stuck in your
Yeah.
fucking ass crack and
Well,
your
these beaches suck, but
backpacks
I've
and
been to
your fucking
California,
shoes and Jesus
and
Christ.
The California beach sand don't stick to you like this. Beach
No, it
sand.
does. I'm from California. It does. It does. Fuck California.
Well, I fucking been there for a couple weeks and it didn't stick it back to me bad enough to make me hate it.
You must have some non-sticky type of dick shit going on here. That must be nice. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, I didn't go
don't
naked in
think
the
I can say
sand. I
that.
was too young, but you know.
He was fucking
You just said it just
a
happened.
sandcastle, and that's what we
I mean, I
agreed
went to
to not talk
California.
about on this podcast. God damn it, Daphne!
I was only 19.
Welcome back to episode 8 of We Getting Old. My co-host, Greg Stelly. What is your Uber rating?
I don't even use Uber.
You've never been in an Uber?
I've been in an Uber when other people have bought it.
Okay.
And I've signed up to Uber, but I got a truck.
All right. And Miss Daphne, what is your Uber rating?
5 stars.
5 stars? I mean, like, what?
I can show you right now.
You've never gotten any...
No, they're pretty good. It's 5 stars.
5.00.
Yo, do you...
I'm sure you get out of tickets,
No,
too.
cool. No,
I mean, you get out of tickets
check
easy,
it out,
too, right?
There. 5.00.
Do you get out of tickets easy, right?
Do you blow every single driver that...
Shut the fuck up. Never have I ever. No.
That is
I'm
pretty
just
good.
a really good... I'm a cool person. I ask permission to vape in the car, and if they say no, I'm like, hey,
Wow.
it's okay if not, but can I vape in your car? They say no, I'm like, tight, it's fine.
It's all
They're like,
about
yeah, but roll the
communication.
windows down. I'm like, yeah, tight. And I'm very polite, I'm cordial, and I always tip $5 at least. And if it's a long drive, 10, or more. Depends
Well,
on,
then, they like you.
I'm very cordial. I'm a good person.
She is class for this. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yes, it is.
I love people that know how to tip because, like,
That's what I'm saying.
like some people don't. They're like, you don't deserve a tip. Bullshit. People that
No,
work
but-
for a tip deserve a tip. Now them fucking little machines.
Fucking white
Do you shoot your
tables.
tip? Fuck that. But
Yeah,
if,
you
if
just
you're a
swipe the
person,
little
I will give
computer
money
on.
to you for doing a fucking good job because it's good.
Dude, I've had people tip me for your work. They're like, hey, whoever made that fucking da-da-da quesadilla, that was fucking awesome. And I was like, that wasn't me. I'll go give it to him.
Take it, man.
No, that's not me, though. That's a move. You know who I'm talking about. You can say it. All right. What was your first job?
Me? My first job was at a psychiatric clinic with Gretchen,
Yeah,
my aunt. I was a secretarial assistant, and I labeled charts and shredded papers
All right, so you were a desk manager.
at a psych clinic. Basically like a daycare for like psych patients.
What kind of what was the worst episode you ever saw?
A man brought a gun, and
Oh,
he was
that's
a
nice.
really cool guy. He didn't understand that he brought a gun.
Oh yeah.
He
The
used to,
gun
like-
was pink and green.
He put it in his bag, and this man used to like, Miss Chelsea, can I bring these shredded papers out to the dumpster for you? I'm like, God, please, yes. I mean, I'm fucking like 10 right now, or not 10, but like 14 or something. And then, he brought a gun, and they put the whole thing on lockdown, and then he like apologized to me, and I'm like, dude, I don't know why I don't even know what the fuck happened.
Wait, why were you 14 and
It was my
in
summer
charge?
job. It was my first job ever, because Gretchen owned it. My Aunt Gretchen.
Was she
Did
getting?
you have to work or did you?
I
wanna
wasn't
work?
legally allowed to work there.
But did you?
I was
wanna
getting
work?
paid $8 an hour, and half the time I just answered phones and received faxes and shredded papers and labeled charts. And whenever there wasn't any of that to do, I'd go upstairs and read a book and fall asleep.
I guess what I'm
take
asking, was it
naps and
child
go to bed.
labor or did you like?
I mean,
choose-
I was 14. I wasn't
Did you
legally allowed.
choose to, or did?
I mean, I was making $8 an hour, bro.
So you were like, yeah, well,
You thought you were balling.
I thought it was cool, and then also
were
thought it
like,
was cool that I worked
yo.
at a psych clinic for the first job.
I'm a boss. Some
And
Nah,
so,
it is
like,
cool.
bubble
And so
gum.
shit started
Subway,
popping off
so-
real weird. Like,
yeah.
this guy brought a gun, and then we had this. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but we had this one lady. She was so sweet.
How
she
many
thought she was Queen
years?
Elizabeth.
7 years ago?
Um,
More than 7 years
when I
ago?
was 14. I'm about to be 30, dog. So
Yeah.
16 years ago.
We're good.
16
Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
of my experience there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 16 years ago. So
Yeah, we're good. Everything goes.
I want to say that was like, actually, it was like 2008. That's before I started high school.
Is it like every 7 years that body reform?
I
Yeah,
was there
exactly.
for like 3
So, like,
summers.
yeah.
And no, it was a tight fucking job. Got paid fairly well for doing almost not shit.
So wait, what was the wildest thing you were just about to say?
Oh, it was mainly like the gun shit. Like, this is too bad a gun.
Yeah. So somebody held him down, or he went through the wrong metal detector, or what?
No,
was
we got on lockdown. I didn't get to see what happened, but
Damn
like,
it.
Did he pull it out on people?
no, they just
Okay.
found it in his bag.
I
But he
got you,
wasn't
I got
like very cognizant. in the sense, but he lived at a psychiatric facility. It was more like a day camp for them because it was only open 8 to 2. So I don't know where the fuck the gun came into play and why.
Hey man, it's a right to carry. What am I supposed to say here? I'm not gonna kill nobody. I'm protecting my family. Well, that's okay. So,
well, if we're talking about the most wild shit,
yeah, I was about to say.
Other wild shit not related to the job.
What you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the host too.
Okay, so
I just have a piece of paper here in front of me.
My most wild and interesting story about me is while I was growing up, the neighborhood where Joni lived and all that shit right there.
I'm sorry. What?
Joni and Ashley in that street.
I don't know these names.
Okay, well,
You were growing up in a neighborhood.
I was growing up in a neighborhood, right? And one of the streets had this really dark ass, coolie bunch of overgrowth with the trees and shit. One day, it was the day after my bike got stolen. All my friends were riding their bikes and we were walking down this dark alley of a street, and this fucking van pulled up.
The fuck?
Yeah, I know. Wait for it. It gets better. This fucking van pulled up, and this dude was like, "Hey, where's I think it was Winn-Dixie. It was before they reverted it to the Red Cross thing.
Dude, Winn-Dixie though. Okay.
Remember Winn-Dixie?
Yeah.
Right?
Continue.
Wiggly. Thank you.
Piggly Wiggly
same
too.
thing. So he was like, "Where's it at?" Me, I'm so young. I don't know where the fuck it's at. But my friends were a little older than me, and they were all on their bikes, and I didn't have my bikes. It got stolen the day before, right? So I'm walking with them, and they're like, "It's over there," and they kept pointing to the right, And he was like, "What? I can't hear you. Come closer." And then I was like, "Oh, I'm cool. I know." And I kept doing that, and then stranger danger never fucking kicked in. And I kept saying, "Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you," and I kept getting closer and closer and doing that. And then he reached out to grab me, and then my mom had a feeling. I'm doing air quotes right now. My mom had a feeling, and she pulled up right behind him, and then he sped off. And then I had to talk to the fucking FBI at my grandma's house, at the house that was it in?
I've never seen that house. So
Never. Okay. So I had to talk to the FBI, and they showed me his picture on the news and shit, and filled this whole report. Apparently this dude used to be he would pick up kids and do his thing and drop them off in public transportation systems like the train stations and airports and whatever. And by the time that he had met me, he had escalated to murdering children, where he had already gone through 2. And then there was that.
Damn, you were about to be the 3rd murder?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking God.
And my mom had a feeling and saved my life.
Jesus.
And then, I know, I swear to God. And then after that, I was at a point in my life where I was too young to actually follow it thoroughly. And the girls that were with me were a little older. God, my mouth is so dry. Hold on. The girls that were with me were a little older, so they were able to follow it and kind of gave me some insight later. And apparently this man got caught on by the police after the whole FBI whatever, and he painted his car, got in a car chase, and then ended up himself.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, so he's in God. I wrote a report on it for college, and goddamn, did I get an A? And he was like, "You should really write more about this."
Sure. What are you gonna get, a C? They're gonna be like,
fuck you for
there's a
getting
little
murdered.
detail missing here. I don't know.
This is just a shallow story.
I tried to look up his name and shit, but kind of hard to do that.
We'll give you a 79 for trying. All right.
Maybe if you died, it'd be a little better.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad script.
See, I always like to fucking believe there aren't dudes like that out there, but I just never see them because I go around fucking ignorantly oh, there aren't dudes like that, because I don't meet them because they don't function normally in society or they keep it hidden. But there's fuckers like that. It sickens me.
Well, great. Okay, so me and you are buddies, and what would you describe me as a person as like? Because it's hard to meet dude friends as a dude once you're past a certain age, I think.
Yeah.
And so why do you even fuck with me?
We play music. We can clown about the same shit. Kinda.
You don't want to mention that I'm handsome? I mean...
Well, you see, you know, you want to get on the dark side now. Nah, I don't really care about what people really look like.
It really does come down to, like, do you have the same sense of humor? And do you have the same kind of hobbies?
Yeah, like, fuck. Like, that's why I hang out with Woody. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean...
Woody's not my favorite to hang out with. Love you, Woody, but...
Hey.
We can jam like some motherfuckers.
The point is, it's like... I think my first stand-up set ever was me joking about the fact that maybe I'm gay because I'm always trying to find dudes to hang out with.
Dude, there was like, I don't know if it was Rogan, but it was some fucking comic that was like, so you ever masturbate? When you masturbate, you know, you're like, you got that hand, that your hand around a dick, you know? You're just like holding that hand around a dick and then yeah. So, yeah, that shit got funny after that, I heard that.
I mean, the point is, look.
But that's the thing. Some people don't know how to joke about shit. Some people are like, "Oh my god,
that's the thing.
I'm gay.
That's the
oh
thing.
My god. Yeah,
is
fucking
knowing
fucking love bitch ass up.
Knowing when it's a fucking joke,
or knowing who you are enough to fucking laugh at shit,
or to be able to be confident enough to like say some random shit. Like we've worked with a rotating cast of characters at our job, and if you say some weird shit that me and you would get, obviously, but and even Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Daphne.
Who the fuck is that?
Daphne, Chelsea. We would all get. It's more of like it would be funny, you know. Like if I called you a fag, you're not gonna be like. You go to the message board tomorrow and you're like, Jesse called me a fag yesterday and I feel really offended. And I'm not homosexual, but, you know.
I'd probably follow it up with, you could go ahead and suck my dick if you right?
And then we'd have a long discourse and it make everyone uncomfortable.
You know?
That would be awesome, dude. So, Daphne, what was your first job and how did you quit?
We already said that.
Yeah, you're getting bad with the fucking logistics here, man.
No.
Psychiatric clinic.
No, but you quit.
No, it was a summer job.
Just working with his parents. Or grandma.
My aunt.
So this was like a freebie job? Like...
Yeah, no, it was because she was my aunt and she owned the clinic.
Okay, so let's say you put all 10 of your fingers out, assuming you have them. Over, under,
Are we talking about
10 jobs.
Motherfuckers right here.
Over, under 10 jobs since then.
What does that mean?
Have you had more than 10 jobs or less than 10 jobs?
Since then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100% more than 10 jobs. I've had so many fucking jobs in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Jesus
it's
Christ. It's insane.
What was the best way you ever quit a job?
Oh, I got a good one.
Ooh.
It wasn't a quit, but it's a fire. Does that count?
Go for it.
You could go first.
No, you go first. You seem like you're really fired up.
So I was like 19 or something. It was Cracker Barrel. There was this chick I was starting to get with, and we smoked a big fucking fat joint of shit that was way too fucking loud in the bathroom, and we were like making out and shit, and like, yeah, we got fired for that shit. I was young and stupid.
You got fired for smoking weed?
In the bathroom. It was a long time ago when weed got you locked up.
Yeah.
That was like 2007.
Yeah, it was probably like a liability clause. What, do you wish to say the name of the establishment?
Crackhead Barrel.
Were you a cook?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's where I learned my speed from.
Did you have to wear like a special hat or something? Because I feel like they have like those like paper hats that look like.
No, you just gotta wear like black slacks and I think a white shirt or something like that. I think they give you aprons in there.
What was the shortest amount of time you spent at a job? Because I worked at Raising Cane's for 45 minutes. So if y'all can beat me on that, go for it. And for the listeners out there, Dobbs is out on Daphne's shoulder, and she's freaking out, but he's good. He's a good boy.
Just the jumping so I'm still getting over it.
Yeah, he's a slimy man.
So what was your favorite quit?
Yeah, and how long before you... Dude, he loves just jumping on you. He's just gonna chill there. Just let him chill. Act like he's not there. What was your favorite quit?
I think like I'm dragging him.
No, he's good. He's good.
Okay.
Your favorite quit from a job that you knew, fuck this place, like
It's
immediately as you walked in.
So I was working at Surge. Owned by
Oh
J.
wow, dude.
Yeah, I used. Oh, where'd it go?
He's good. He's good.
Okay. So I used to manage the bar there, right? And after I put in my 2 weeks, because whatever the fuck, they left me alone one day where the one server we had fucking bailed out because they had a job interview. I was left alone for like an hour and a half. All by myself. I had 12 fucking bar top stools, 6 tables, 4 booths, 4 VIP bowling lanes, 10 regular bowling lanes, 4 simulation suites. I'm the only person taking drink orders and food orders and running food.
Oof.
Damn.
For an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was the roughest shift of my fucking life. I had to cry like 3 times in the freezer for a minute because nobody helped me run anything, nothing. And I will tell you, in that hour and a half, I made $300 fucking dollars.
Damn.
Because even
There
like
was
this
just that
one
many
guy
fucking people.
like left and went to the gas station next door and was like, "Look, I took $100. That's not even your tip. I see what you're fucking doing." They booed my fucking manager. It was the best fucking experience because
Nice.
I fucking hated that dude. Because he was such a... I called him 3 times like, "Please fucking help me." And turns out, way after the fact, I found out that they caught him on camera. He just spun around in the chair in the office, like doing fucking nothing. And then when he came out, like, also, when I was, like, bartending and
All you
shit,
gotta
we
do is
had
walk
this
food
people at the bar all booing him, calling him a bitch. It was amazing. 'Cause I fucking hated that dude. They're all like, "Fuck you, bitch." He's like, "What? Went I down?"
What was his government name?
Caleb.
Yeah.
Oh God.
His name is Caleb. He looks like,
He looks like a Caleb.
yeah, it looks like, what was that guy that had that one cross earring that would hang? Oh,
The dude.
his name escapes me. The musical artist.
Prince?
Yeah, that's,
No,
that's
no.
exactly what I was thinking, bro. No.
It was George Michael.
Oh,
George.
boy George.
Oh,
Boy
boy
George.
George.
He
All
looked like
right.
boy fucking George.
Yeah.
Dude.
Damn.
Mark
This
Corrigan.
dumb fucking bitch. Anyway,
That's a look you gotta strive hard for.
so.
Did you even bother to collect the check that you had earned?
Oh no, they already owed me back pay for like $800 because when I got
okay.
promoted to like managing the bar, it took them 3 pay periods. They wouldn't even give me my ADP. It took them 3 pay periods to get back to me.
God.
And when I finally figured out that they weren't paying me,
You
and I was there
sweet
every
ass.
fucking day taking orders and all this shit, they were like, "Okay, we're gonna raise it now, but we don't do back pay."
Right.
I'm like, dude, I'm not standing for that. That's so fucked up.
You can
Yeah.
sue their ass. Fuck. Like,
Well, let me tell you, they did that to so many employees. Their turnover rate for servers is like 74% before the last bunch quit, and that was like 3 years ago. So I can't imagine.
That sounds
They
familiar.
turn over their CEOs, CFOs, COOs, all that shit
it's
changes
just like a
every
fucking
year.
show, basically.
Swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
It's not even owned by Drew Brees. Like, his name's on it, but it's run by his fucking brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I actually got hired at Surge,
Mm-hmm.
but this is while I was working at Ernest Gallet, the
I am the first class to kindergarten to 5 there.
Wait, what?
I am the first graduating class. They built it when I was in kindergarten. I went to kindergarten
shit.
there. 5. The fish tank that's in the front office, that's my fish tank. That my mom got tired of taking care of the fish, so she donated it, and they put it a part of the office.
Yo.
Those are my angel fish, if they're still alive. All those, the sucker fish, all that's mine.
I hope so.
Ernest Collette holds a hard place in my heart. I feel like I'm going to be a granny when I'm like, I'm the first class that ever, kindergarten to 5th grade, it was built. You know, I feel like that right now. Because I'm about to be 30.
I'm trying to remember where I was going with this, with the Ernest Gallet.
Sorry.
Basically, I was a PE coach for a half a year. And it was the hottest fucking year. And we had just moved back from New York.
Oh, in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And it was like a 25-minute drive to get there. And I had to be there at like 6 in the morning to do the fucking take your kid out the car, make sure they don't get hit by a car kind of thing, the little roundabout.
Bullshit.
And all of the fucking kids loved me. I don't know what the fuck it was, but they just fucking, like, they would not listen to the other PE teacher, and they would just come and, like, be like, Coach Jay, is this okay? Coach Jay, I don't want to run. Coach Jay. And, I mean, I still have some artwork. See that G up there?
That's from one of them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, they fucking loved me. And I think the other teacher was just sort of like a disciplinary, you know, butch, strong PE teacher, right?
Yeah.
I think we've all had that one PE teacher that was a female that was like, this is how it's gonna go.
I've seen them, but I never had one.
Well, if you can imagine, that's what this was. But then I had to quit because I realized I wasn't getting enough money. And that's when I started working at a cafe. And sadly, no, this was fucking what? When did I start a cafe? 3 years ago?
You started a little bit after me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking orange.
So, I make more money at a fucking dive bar than I do at a fucking elementary school.
And I gotta go back to school to make more money than I'm making over here. Because you get tips and shit, and like, nah, man, you don't get that anywhere. So it's like, it's either do this, go to Amazon and make about the same at a fucking warehouse job, or go back to fucking school and try to make $40 an hour and doing something, you know.
Yeah, you're just typing in fucking, and
depending on what the fuck. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck.
Eventually, AI will take over all of that, and then we'll have no jobs, and then we'll all be on universal basic income, and then it'll just be porn stars.
I was working at a preschool center for a while, and let me tell you, I got hired at $8.50, and I actually started at eight, and then a month in, I was like, I think I want to say something to my boss about, I was hired at $8.50, but I'm only getting $8. But right before I said something, she goes, "You're doing such a great job. I'm giving you a raise, $8.50." I'm like, "God damn it, bitch!
Bitch,
Fuck, do I tell you?
What a great
if I'm getting a raise, it should be $8.75 or $8.
I was supposed to be making that in the first place.
You fucking bitch.
Also, goddamn. I mean, for me, it was almost okay and worth it. Like I love working with the kids I had, except for this one fuck job, except for this one kid. It was wonderful.
Well, what was wrong with the one kid?
His name was Shepard.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and not say his last name.
I won't. Why would I do that?
Maybe he grew up to be.
We had a few of them.
We can say it off air. No, I didn't hear that.
He said whatever. He was all right. I mean, man, that kid would hurt little kids all the time,
He's a
constantly
little
scratch
fucking-
me.
One of those
He learned
fucks.
this thing when you get put in timeout. So look, your age defines how many minutes you can be in timeout. So he was 4. He would only spend 4 minutes timeout, period. He would spend 1 minute and then he learned how to piss himself. We'd go through 4 fucking sets of clothes.
That dude
You know?
had the cheat code.
And then we had to use extra
His
clothes.
parents
And
were
then
fucked up to him.
No, and
though.
they
You
didn't-
gotta know. You gotta.
they wouldn't do shit. The dad didn't do shit. The mom did shit. The mom was like, shh, you can't do that. Whatever. But like, dude. And then when he
Yeah,
stopped being
fucking
able to
horrible
pee
home life.
himself, he would start like snotting everywhere. Like he knew what he was fucking doing.
Yeah, he was
And he would
getting
constantly
attention.
like hurt every other kid, throw things. The minute you tell him not to do something, that's exactly what he would eat food off the floor. We're like, bro, you literally still have food in your plate. What are you doing? And he would just laugh, and it's just
Probably
like
get treated
chaos,
like
the
shit at
ultimate
home, though,
chaos.
You know, it was probably all a fucking reflection of how he's getting.
I know, and
Just
like he said
sucks.
stuff, and I've talked about it with like the boss and shit. But like, dude, man, that kid, what it was for me, it was like the last week I was there. My boss had to call out, so I was left with 15 children. 14 of them, I could deal with. Shepherd on top. He was fine until it was just me, and then it was like, fuck. He knew what he was doing,
Yeah.
and then he caused chaos with everybody, and then
Yeah,
it was
he
like
just
me
didn't
trying to
care. He
wrangle
liked to
15
do it.
fucking kids.
And he enjoyed it every time. You can see it in the face.
Exactly.
With one little cockroach running around the room.
Yeah, and then they're all like, okay, he can do it. I can
He
do
was
it.
white
He's-
though. He was white, right?
Yeah.
Oh really? Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, with that name, come on. No, he stirred
thought he
shit
was
up.
Jewish.
He made everybody more. But oh my god, I'll tell you, there's this one girl that would stand up to him so hard. I loved it so much. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. No man, he would scratch me down my arms. He'd bite me. He's 4 years old. There's no reason he should be biting me.
No.
Yeah, it's a thankless job, and you know,
I had to write so many reports on that motherfucker.
and that's the thing is like
It was just
having to get these through to the parents, and the parents are always right because it's like, oh well, he has this disorder and da da da
This
da.
is
da.
how
when
we
the parent
raised
has to
him.
sign 4 fucking forms every fucking
Right.
day, because I have to make, like, every time he bites or hits or hurts a child,
We're gonna file.
you have to do a form for him and the
Yeah.
other child. You can't mention who it is on other ends,
Yeah,
but his parents would have to sign 4 or 5 forms every fucking day.
dude,
Nothing.
I got the fuck out of there. It
I
was
just couldn't deal with
it was
No, I'm trying.
right before. It was right before Valentine's Day. And all these little girls gave me like fucking Valentine's treats. They wrote, Coach J, I love you, da da da. They drew pictures of me and Maddie. Like they were like, oh, your girlfriend is Maddie? Oh, and she as tall as you? Like, dude, I have artwork up here. Like, they loved me. They fucking loved me. They started crying when I told them it was my last day. And that's why I'm never working in the school system again, is because
It's heartbreaking.
it is like you get so attached to these kids because you like see them every day, you help them out, and
You watching them grow and like solve problems and see their personalities and shit. You know, you like spending time with them. You know,
exactly. I mean, I've counseled kids where they're like, "Oh, Joni is being mean to me today, and she won't let me go on the swings," and I'll be like,
you can kind of help understand things.
and then I get down on one knee and I'm like, yo, Joni's gonna be just fine. She's just doing some shit right now. I mean, I don't say this, but you know, she's like, she'll be fine. You know, by the end of recess, y'all gonna be best friends again. And then
I like having a job that feels good. You know,
at the end of the recess, she comes back up and she was like, Coach Jay, you were so right. Me and Joni are best friends again. And I was like, yeah. Like, I just needed to, like, because she was, like, bawling, you know? And I just had to, like, talk her down. This is going to be cool. Let her have a little fun on the swing set. And then, boom. You're back in line. You're going to, whatever, lunch, cafeteria.
it's not the same job, but it's the same idea behind it. I like if I'm doing, if whatever my job is, where if I'm doing it and like I know I'm doing good for people and helping people, if I'm getting paid less, I can enjoy it a little bit more. But if I'm like working for a shitty corporation that I know is hurting people, and like if I know my job isn't helpful to people type shit, like AT&T call center shit, you can't be happy with that type of life. Like, so like me fucking working at a cafe, I cook food for people, you know, like yo fucking helping school people that like warms your heart, you know, you like, you know, you're doing something good that's necessary, you know, like.
But it is also heartbreaking because you grow an attachment. You know, this is more so in New York, where you see kids for 4 years and you see them grow, and then all of a sudden it's just like
they're gone. But that's like high school shit.
Yeah, I mean, I will never work in the school system again. Like it is too gut wrenching to build that sort of trust and relationship with a kid who probably needs help and probably needs like some guidance and some, you know, maybe a father figure, and then all of a sudden you just never see him again. Yeah. And it's just like, but also it's fucking weird as fuck if you like try to like keep up with him, or like, oh, I hope she's okay, or I hope he's doing okay. Like, I hope he stood up for himself.
Yeah,
like,
there's a weird line between like being an adult trying to help a kid.
Fucking,
you know, there's a weird line because like
it's thankless.
That's their fucking. They got their parents, you know, but like.
It is.
Would you want to do that?
I love it for what it is, but it's not enough to keep me in it.
Right, and it doesn't pay enough. Like,
and no, absolutely not.
And
it's
probably
horrendously
some of the times they're not teaching
underpaid.
the things that you believe in. Like sometimes you maybe
I
have
love
to teach
what I'm
shit
doing.
that's just like.
Love what I'm doing, but it's not enough to keep me there. Like the money, the non-appreciation, thanklessness, exactly what you're saying. Yeah, no. The having to go out of pocket for shit to like bring forth more.
Dude, I used to go to Rouse's every fucking morning.
Like, I remember being a fucking school kid and like my teachers talking about shit like that, you know, like bringing shit from home, you know.
I don't think people actually understand. Like, I mean, like, I'm not like a teacher, but like when I was a preschool teacher at a daycare center, like, bruh, even that, I can't imagine a full fucking teacher. Like, fuck, man.
Dude, I went to Rouse's every fucking morning and just bought a bunch of candy and just like threw it out to the kids that were like the coolest ones.
Yeah.
And then like they called me in. They were like, "It seems like you're only giving it out to the girls." And I'm like, "That's not true. The guys just say the Green Bay Packers suck, so I don't give them the candy."
Yeah.
And so
the
I was
girls
like,
don't care about the
yeah,
sports.
the girls are like drawing me, like I said, Green Bay Packers, making me Green Bay Packer bracelets. Like,
yeah.
So we're gonna take a short break, but me and Greg are gonna keep walking through this twisted web we've weaved. Greg, what was the first thing you ever pawned?
I don't know about pawn shit. Like I went pawn shit to sell it, but I never pawned shit just to like get rid of it for a second, you know, to get money.
But like you never like pawned something and then with the intention of getting it back?
No.
Yeah, it was just always like, fuck this. I'll take whatever I can get for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think to like my brokest ever day where I was like selling some, I don't know, like some, God, and I hate to think about this, but some like hi-hat cymbals that are probably, those were probably better than the ones that we have out there that we're working with.
Yeah.
But I remember selling them for like pennies on the dollar for what I paid for them. and they were just like, best I can do is $60.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool, I can go buy a gram or some shit, you know? It's like,
fucking
God damn it.
That's why I don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
I just sell it online. Otherwise, if I ever really want to sell my shit, you know.
I'm trying to think of other old school, like scams. Like where
Pyramids.
people, what?
Pyramid schemes.
Oh, that shit is going on
everywhere
today.
Yeah, it's just life. Life is a pyramid scheme.
Dude, one of the first people that contacted me when I moved back to Louisiana was one of my neighborhood friends. His little sister started a pyramid scheme, or they were involved in a pyramid scheme. And they did a whole Zoom meeting with us, and they were like telling us like, oh yeah, so insurance is just a big scam. You just have to bundle all these insurances and then da 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 and da 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 da, and once they pay you, then we can pay you. And dude, halfway through we were just like making a joke of it.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be fucking real desperate or real dummy to get involved with one of those things.
Some people are lonely. I think that's a big part. Just like the cult shit, you know. They're just so lonely, they'll buy in the shit easy.
What would be the last solution for you to be sucked into a cult? I mean, like, how much pain and emptiness and sort of relinquishing of all your thoughts and beliefs for
Religions
you to...
are cults.
All right, well, I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, the Catholic priests just, you know, they take the cake, right?
It ain't pretty.
Or they take the
I would say work as a
the
cult.
Bahamian.
We gotta go, like, our job, we get money from it, but, you know, we keep doing it.
Work is a cult.
I don't know.
Dude, I like that. Hey, you gotta clean up before the next guy comes in, because we're a cult.
All right, Bob.
I think AI is gonna kind of take over everything. So, in the AI world, what are we gonna be?
Free to die. Yeah, I don't know. That's their decision. It's a weird thing.
I mean, what if there's an AI that can make better burgers than you and fry
That's what's happening.
everything on time and chop it up better than you? And
it will. And then, like, to the people that want the food, like, I know I like these spices, so then they flavor it to your liking, whatever.
right.
We're gonna all be obsolete.
So, if the AI does take over, what is your most valuable asset, Miss Daphne?
Charm.
Charm. So that can go in a multitude of ways. Does that mean what? Singing, dancing, poetry?
I thought we were speaking in terms of like an AI.
No, I'm saying if AI were to completely shut down your current job, which I still don't know. What do you do? Waiting tables is going to be outsourced by AI.
Mm-hmm.
How many years? Over, under? 3?
4.
4 years.
I give it 4 years.
Then what?
I'm planning on getting a degree in computer science, honestly. IT technology.
Getting a degree in computer science when, in fact, the same computer is taking your
over
job.
my job. I know. Isn't it funny?
Dude, yes, dude.
The age-old problem. Not the age-old. Our problem.
All right, let's get off the doom and gloom. What's your guilty pleasure? Daphne.
Damn. ASMR.
All right, excuse me?
ASMR.
And can you describe that for the listeners who are not aware of what the fuck that means?
It started with Barefoot Contessa.
Who?
She has this cooking show, and
Where's Dobbs? Oh.
And she, like, when her and
Sleep.
Gianna or something. It's like this cooking shows where, like, when they open the wrappers and stuff, you can hear everything. And it's just, like, really, like, soothing.
Oh, it's all like the little, like,
so
yeah,
now
slow.
it's become more like people are just like, oh, I'm just gonna make sounds.
Oh my god, that shit drives me crazy.
It gives me, like, really weird tingles. Like, and like, I think that's where it started. I think, like, therapy in my head was like, okay, so it started with Barefoot Contessa, and that one really Italian bitch. You know what I'm talking about? She made that cooking show. And she'd make everything from scratch. You can hear, like, opening the bag and the noodles, and you can hear everything. It was just so soothing, and that never gave me tingles. But now I'm like listening to stuff like that, where it's like crinkles and like little. I was like, that's nice. That reminds me of a better time. That's nice. Give me little goosebumps on my scalp. How weird is that? And I know I get little goosey bumps all the time. It's nice. Try it out.
That's your
or
guilty
no, some
pleasure.
people are really gross with it. Like, they're like, oh my god, it's so gross. And like,
So if I open a bag of Doritos right now,
no, it's not gonna do fucking
it.
shit for me. No, it's like an actual, like, intentional and like
Feels
non-sexual,
well
like,
and
just
all that.
like organic kind of fucking thing. You know, just it's soothing. It's pleasing to the ears.
what about you?
When I was little, I used to chew on the plastic tops from, like, sodas, you know how you could pull out the little thing?
Mm-hmm.
I used to chew on those. I don't know, I just fucking chewed on those for like hours and shit.
Greg looking for a fucking tooth right now.
I chewed them with my back
see where it
teeth.
starts, Greg.
No, this is a baseball bat.
Jesus. So wait, you're talking
Hey,
about...
what's yours?
My guilty pleasure is watching women's volleyball.
That's not...
As we're doing right now.
Yeah. And look, well, it should be up on both screens, but I was watching baseball earlier. But I would have to say gambling, because I feel like I'm good at it. And but it's also like one of those things where you have to keep yourself disciplined, or else you'll fucking fall off the rails.
Yep.
And my team plays tomorrow night, and it's probably going to be their last game of the season. And then I will stop gambling until the Packers begin, because
Of course.
I only care about the Packers and Pacers. So, but I don't know. I like watching women's volleyball because I think volleyball is a badass sport.
Sure you do, buddy.
And I would just rather not watch dudes do it. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of them have some fat asses, you know? Your karaoke go-to is what, Miss Daphne?
Tracy Chapman, give me one reason.
Give me one reason to stay
Oh my
here.
god, so bad.
I need a E. E. All right, go.
Give me one reason to stay, and I'll turn right back around.
See, all right, Greg, you
nice.
go.
Wait, I'm doing that one?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around.
Give me one reason to stay here.
Let's try it again.
Your turn.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn her back
Is
around.
that the part you want to do?
That was.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn it back around.
No.
Eh.
It was good.
I'm feeling it.
In the beginning, it was good.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
It's alright.
Yeah,
Greg, one more time.
not feeling it.
Ah.
But you gotta do that part though.
Oh shit! I can't do that. Yeah, that shit. I just killed me.
All right, so
That won't happen.
what is your favorite song that you know is terrible? And I will give you exactly until it.
Hobo Johnson.
Wait, what?
Hobo Johnson. That's by Hobo Johnson.
What is Hobo Johnson?
Oh, good. Because you're gonna know it's terrible.
Pull it up on your phone, Patty.
Make it two, yo. Yeah.
This will all be fixed in editing.
Oh, listen up. Young man is a young man. He writes stories. He's a writer, little writer boy. He falls in love with the girl. Girl already has a boyfriend. She kind of loves him back, but not really. They're just really good friends, and that's fine. He understands. It's rational. Hi, what's your name? How are you? How's your life? Oh, you got a man? Are you in love? So a type. Is it just platonic, strictly just as friends? Or the type that ties you two together till tomorrow's end? If it is, disregard every time I call you pretty, though it's meant sincerely, it's just my imagination drifting. Brush me off like the dirt on Jay-Z's shoulder, so I fall to ground, collect myself, and get ready to take over your heart. Or at least your spare time. And I love the thought of being with you. Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone. Hey, the second one's way sadder than the first one, but
It's only the first
I
like
don't know.
quarter.
All right, so this is something you would
like,
perform.
No, it's something like that's very well hated that I am into. And
Okay.
The liver version is way better, but people hated it all the more because it's not so much intricate like that, like really quick. It's like more acted out.
And who is this again?
Hobo Johnson. Everybody apparently.
Hobo
hates him.
Johnson. Okay.
Nobody likes him apparently, but like, hey man.
I mean, if Pete Davidson put out a fucking song,
Pete Davidson.
I feel like that would
What?
probably be the most hated song. Greg, what's your least favorite song that you hear a lot?
Least favorite? Wait, what?
Well, okay.
I'm trying to think.
The worst song you like. Let's.
That's what I answered.
That was the first.
I was about to
Freebird.
say, what the fuck? Why
Free
did I get away with that one?
Bird.
So you're a
I like Free
You
Bird.
really
you're a
like
guilty
Freebird?
I like
Freebirder.
Free Bird.
Do you shout it out at concerts?
No,
Or
but I
band
don't like the
plays?
solo part. I like the song part. Like the solo
Promise
is a
you've
fucking
never shouted out
annoying.
like play Freebird.
I swear. I'll play it myself. Fuck them. I'll play it myself
Okay.
every now
If you say so.
And also that solo. Nothing
It's
spectacular
just
going
annoying. Yeah, it's just fucking annoying. Bunch of exercises.
I guess I have to answer.
Yeah, apparently something. Come on.
Dua Lipa, the one from the Barbie movie.
What? Barbie?
What?
Oh shit.
It's Dude, I fucking love that song.
Good for you.
You're not gonna pull it up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
So
know.
no,
Dude.
you're gonna have to pull it up yourself.
This
Like,
fucking song.
you know what I was talking about either. So.
Y'all have never heard this? Did y'all see the movie
I
Barbie?
did see the movie, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Oh, this motherfucker got all his like songs. I know it.
Dude, that's some good music.
It's so basic.
Imagine if I was playing her vocals on my keyboard. Dude, it sucks, but we could make it better.
So just make it better instead of like.
Dude, when I'm riding around in Lafayette alone, am I listening to that? Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is.
All right. Do you have a live, laugh, love sign anywhere in your home?
Fuck no.
Okay. Greg, I've already seen yours. Family vacations. Where did you ever go?
Schlitterbahn.
Schlitterbahn?
Schlitterbahn in New Brunswick, Texas.
So is that like a water park or?
Number 1 water park in America. Thank you.
Is it still going?
Yes. That bitch is fucking awesome.
Did you wear a bikini or a onesie?
I was a child.
All right. I asked the same question.
And then I went back to the Austin version, and that time I was wearing a bikini because I was an adult, and they had like this like bar pool where you can like swim up and get your drinks and shit, which was fucking tight. Cool. Went with a bunch of coworkers. I like pitched in.
Greg, family vacations.
I went to fucking what was that park they shut down in Houston? Astroworld? I went to that when I was little. That was pretty fucking interesting.
Dude, that's a fucking throwback, dude. It's
Yeah.
been closed for
Yeah, I was little.
20 years.
I was like really little. You talking about family vacation shit.
Yeah. Okay, so who's been arrested the most here out of all us three?
Once.
Yeah, just once. I got away from it.
Your turn. How many? No. It's you.
Yeah.
I'm the winner.
You're the winner.
So you want to take turns on why you got
OWI.
And this has to be like actual cuffs around your hand.
OWI. .238.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Your turn.
Possession of schedule. I don't know. Methamphetamine.
And your turn.
Breaking and entering. Even though my PlayStation was in there and my cat, so
Okay.
that got dropped.
Next one.
Hitting an officer.
Yeah, that's
Tight.
Thought it was a nut.
Motherfucker don't care.
Thought it was a dude.
Okay.
Thought it was a dude trying to choke me, so I just elbowed him. That got dropped. What was another one? Basically, nothing stuck. Like my criminal history.
Yeah, I
is
don't have a
clean.
felony because I fucking dealt with my I dealt with my shit.
Yeah, and
But
anything that was or could have been charged on me was dropped.
It was
Damn,
like
man.
5 years ago, and they couldn't stick me with
Oh,
a
wait, it's
DUI
twice
because I
when I
wasn't in
was-
the car when it happened.
Wait, hold on.
yeah, I did get arrested when I was like 21 for selling weed.
See, look at you.
Oh, we have two
we
winners
have a
here.
liar here. All right.
I forgot.
So I'm the winner for the least.
Okay, it was 2.
All right.
Damn, it was 2.
Well, how long did you spend in the actual holding
The
cell?
first one was a day or day and a half.
What? Did you shit in the holding cell?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, no, not that one. Not the first one. But then the second one was a week. And yeah, I shit, pissed, fucking showered, all that shit.
Oh, so it was like more of like a walk around.
No, it wasn't a whole. I was already booked in, like the second one.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went to jail.
The first one was like a night holding cell, and I slept the night. But yeah, the second one they booked me in.
I went to jail one time because my lawyer's secretary forgot to put in the paperwork in a roundabout time so that my court date would be banished. Like, oh yeah, he's already paid his fines, da 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 da. At the time, I was a sophomore in college. I was taking my father's architecture class. I had stayed up all night fucking building this meticulous... Huh?
Do they allow you to do that?
Do what?
Take a class from your parent.
Yeah. I mean...
Interesting.
He was the sophomore architecture student.
Well, I mean, I know that.
Yeah. Trust me, he didn't give me any fucking free breaks. If anything, I deserve a little higher in my opinion. But nonetheless, stayed up all night working on this fucking amazing little design, right? That I was like gonna be so proud to go show up with around 11 in the morning. Around 5 in the morning, the police start banging on my door with an arrest warrant saying, you didn't show up to court. This is a bench warrant. You're coming with us. And I was like, what?
Damn.
So I end up going in there. And then they figure out, oh, the secretary didn't get the information in time, the paperwork in time.
They just brought you in to let you out.
Dude, it was
That's
the most
bullshit.
retarded shit in the world.
They made you strip down and everything?
Oh yeah, dude. They put me in the fucking
bullshit.
orange. Yeah, dude.
Fucking bitches.
Dude,
No wasers.
And the cops were like taunting me. They were like, "What? You think you can just outrun the law?" And I was like, "Who's outrunning the fucking law? Like, what the? I'm living at my dad's house. Like, what the hell's happened?"
Some of them are pricks.
They were like coaxing me to like say some bullshit so that they could like use it on me or some shit. But I was like,
I just get you to react.
I just held a smug smile and I was like, man. All right. What is your go-to meal to cook? Like, let's say you have a nice gentleman over, Daphne. What would be the most comfortable thing that you could cook him?
Chicken paprikash.
All right, describe that for us. How does that work?
It's a Hungarian dish.
Okay, so what are the recipes? Can we steal it?
It's a lot of paprika. I'll tell you that. So you take like chicken breast, chicken thighs, no bones. Chicken breast, chicken thighs, no bones, and you cook them down a little bit. Put them aside. Saute some onions, get them brown, put them to the side, get some egg noodles, boil them down a little bit to a good consistency, drain them, throw a shit ton of sour cream, a shit ton of paprika, put all that shit back together, toss it in, let it cook and simmer together. Bada bing, bada boom, chicken paprikash.
Damn.
It's almost like potato soup without potatoes. Like, that's
Yeah.
the same base for
That's
it.
the most Greek shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's Hungarian.
Yeah, but it sounds Greek.
I think the paprika makes it Hungarian. Also, it's from my grandma who's
Sounds good.
part Hungarian.
Do we have any halal?
I fucking wish.
Greg, if you had the dream lady of your life and you're at your apartment, you're working
If I got good ingredients, a good ass spaghetti, like good ass mushrooms and shit, but a lot of bitches don't like mushrooms, so then
which pasta are you using? You using the actual string spaghetti or?
angel hair is good.
Fire.
Mm.
Oh, that's my favorite.
So you like seeing that shit wrapped up
So
and
you-
then
I
slurped?
like al
Are you
dente,
saying you
yeah,
don't like angel hair?
Not a big fan.
Well, you're obviously not of taste.
I'm a bow tie.
No.
No,
Angel
bow
hair is where
ties
it's at.
suck, man. Like,
I like
Angel hair
bow
is where it's
tie
at. I'm raised
and
on angel
Rotoni.
hair.
Yo, I like the big old
Angel hair is where it's at. I'm with you.
this is shit.
Continue. What's the recipe?
angel
What
hair
else?
is this little like
No, you shut your mouth. You just can't. Right. You just can't. You know, what you prefer, spaghetti? Like middle school spaghetti?
No, I want bow tie.
Disregard the bow tie.
The corkscrew.
We're talking about like straight corkscrew. Noodles.
Yeah.
That's not even the name.
Or elbow. Let's go with elbow. Macaroni.
Jesus Christ, can you just pick some kind of straight noodle and give me a length?
Dude.
Like a width, I mean.
I'm just saying.
You like linguine? You like angel hair? You like spaghetti?
I don't like baked ziti. I don't like fucking lasagna.
We're talking about straight noodles. Straight noodles. What's your width?
What's the width of the noodle?
You like linguine.
You like the thick motherfuckers, or you like the thin
angel
ones?
Hair.
We like the angel hairs. We like the thin ones.
What you like? Obviously not angel hair.
Speak amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
No, you answer the question.
I'm going to get my box of pasta right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
You continue with your fucking
diss on your stupid penne.
No, I'm coming back with my shit.
So fresh tomatoes, good meat. Probably make some meatballs. Brown it all up first with onions and everything, garlic, and fresh tomatoes, and just make it season well. Oregano, thyme, all that good shit. Definitely fucking Tony's, all that other.
Like rosemary in that?
Yeah, as much, pretty much whatever I have with me. It gets used up quick. Every time I get like basil, all that fresh shit, it goes quick. But yeah, I would put it all in. I get fresh mushrooms every now and then. I like buy them online and but they go quick.
Rosemary's probably. What's your favorite herb? Mine's like rosemary or basil.
Yeah, I like those a lot too. Probably one of those. Yeah, rosemary. There's something about rosemary. It's like.
What's the frog's name?
Rigatoni number 24. See, now this, if you want to take it out.
Let's see what this pasta looks like. Let me understand.
Bro, we're talking about fucking noodles. Like straight ass fucking noodles. What's your size?
That's a huge ass fucking noodle. But yeah.
You stuff them?
Dude, you can
you stuff them?
I don't personally stuff them. What am I, lunatic? Like
I feel half terrified right now.
You make the sauce, and then you douse the nudes in the sauce, and then
let them drink it.
They sit in there, and then they fucking fill up, and then all of a sudden...
I never tried anything like that. They seem good.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. Now, whatever her fucking name is, Daphne, is decided she's actually a frog fan.
So what's your meal, buddy? What's your meal, Jess?
I'm still pretty...
What's your meal?
Fucking weary about it.
My meal? Yep. My go-to is the tuna teeny.
Ooh.
Tina tuna?
So, tina tuna is, you get a tuna steak. You sear it very quickly on both sides. I mean... Hey, shut the fuck up, Siri.
The fuck is going on there?
You don't have to jump.
So, you season it however you like.
He likes his shoulder. You get the right view.
Maybe
he likes the tattoo.
What freaks me out.
He's only gonna jump off of you. It's not like he's gonna jump into your face.
When he jumps.
Yeah, no, he likes that texture. All right, so my go-to is the tuna teeny. You get a tuna steak. You season it up however you like. Garlic, pepper, salt, whatever. You cook it for maybe a minute on one side. Flip it another minute on the other side. Take it off the grill. Slice it up into thin pieces. Then put it on top of some romaine and chopped tomatoes, and you form a little circle with all the little...
Yeah, no, fancy with your shit.
Dog, this is
Ratatouille over here.
I'm gonna invite you over for dinner tomorrow. All right.
I mean, I like tuna steaks. That shit's
Tuna steak is what's up, dude.
yeah, barely pink. And, yeah.
The only thing is, it's not good for gout. And I used to eat a.
Gout?
I used to have gout.
Isn't it like a foot thing, right?
Yeah, it's like an ankle thing. Where you have too much salt.
It is. I just know the word.
Yeah, it's when you overindulge.
Is that with the big G's? No, it's not for that. That was for green
How
crackers. But I
dare
feel
you.
like it's G for gout.
Gout. Well,
You got it
thankfully,
Never
everywhere.
forget.
thankfully,
Never.
I haven't had it in 3 years. Let's cross our fingers. But yeah, that's what I'm making y'all if we're ever gonna eat out again.
Some gout.
No, I'm gonna make some gout and tuna. I'm gonna make some tuna with a side of
I'm gonna
gout.
pass on the gout.
It's a little slice on the top.
Some tuna with what?
With
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
down
bit
with
of gout
tuna.
on the side.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
down with the
As
tuna.
long as it's on the side.
What brand of deodorant do you use?
Secret, but I make it it's secret. That's the brand name. Not it's a secret. I use like the unscented like gel one.
I gotta be honest, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but we've been sitting in an un-AC'd, really tiny room with a frog and a bunch of fucking lizards and geckos and shit.
Amphibians and whatnot.
And there's no stink in here.
So must.
No, we all pretty fresh. Yeah.
Are you musting yourself?
I'm smelling my armpit and it smells pretty like nothing.
Smell my armpit.
We all fresh. I'm getting.
They want nothing.
I took a
Now you
shower
have to-
earlier, but yeah, I need better arm. I need better. Nah, you ain't gonna
I'm
like it.
afraid.
You ain't gonna like it.
It's better than I thought.
But I took a shower earlier, so like it's my deodorant's failing.
Dude, we can
I
all...
think I win this.
Yeah.
I think we're... I think,
Yeah, you're neutral.
I think I'm the most neutral here.
Yeah.
That's the unscented shit.
Yeah, you're neutral.
That's all I need. It's the aluminum that's not good for you, but
I
goddamn, if I can't find a single fucking organic deodorant that actually does the fucking job.
I know. I tried to start looking into them, and I bought one from.
Fucking work.
It didn't work. Yeah.
No.
I was like,
Well, every
fuck,
time-
I gotta go back to not
Every
smelling
time I
shit.
get on Instagram, it's somebody saying, "Oh,
That's
if you
what
use
I was all
Listerine, you're killing all the positive bacteria in your mouth." And oh,
Why,
if you
fucking
eat
fish?
this or if you do this, you're not supposed to. You know, it's like
I was researching about food and shit. And, like, I was eating a lot of eggs, and then, like, the people were saying eggs are bad for you. Like,
eggs are
compared to
gonna
what?
fucking give you
Compared to what?
cancer.
You saying eggs are really bad for? Like, yeah, they got everything is bad and good. Like, they just fucking full of misinformation.
All right, so Daphne needs to take a break, but me and Greg will continue. Do you want to tell any of the listeners anything before you go smoke, I guess?
Yes, I have a habit, and I like to smoke, so I will be back.
Okay.
Oops.
All right, so we are going to continue on. I think the best way to sort of wrap this up, when and if Daphne returns, have you ever made Jello shots?
No. Yeah, probably.
Like you were involved in the process?
I made acid once.
All right, well, that's kicking it up a notch. How does
It
that?
didn't come out that good. It was LSA. It wasn't like fucking LSD. It wasn't chemicalized, but LSA from morning glory seeds. We extracted a bunch of morning glory seeds. We extracted the alkaloids with some ether,
Okay.
and we put them in the gel caps. And they were alright, but you need a lot of them.
How old were you?
Like 20 something.
Yeah, I think like everything stupid we do, we're all 20 something, right?
Yeah.
So then whenever we work with people that are like 20 something, we're like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
you suck.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm hoping you can at least understand that we're different. I used to be like you. That's what's different.
It really does make me look back on when I was working as a 20 something year old. I worked at Ground Patty for like fucking 12 years. The original, the one right out there on Johnson.
Yeah.
Before they got bought out. And everybody above me was like, you know, maybe 5-6 years older than me, maybe even more. But I got the job first, and then I got 4 people hired just based on me being a good enough employee, right? So we can all agree that if somebody was a really good employee, you could probably take their word that this other person is going to be a good employee.
Yeah, that's most of the case.
I mean, you don't want to come off looking like, oh, just hire my friend. I promise he's cool, and then he fucking sucks.
No.
You know?
Yeah. I don't have many friends.
Well,
for one.
My
but
thing
yeah, I
is,
won't vouch for you if you can't do it. Like,
yeah, exactly. So the fact that I'm vouching for you and being like, yo, dude, like, this dude's a good hire. Like, trust me on this. I'm putting my shit out there too, because then what if he fucks up? They're gonna be like, man, why did you recommend this motherfucker? So when I worked at Ground Patty, I got 4 motherfuckers hired, and they all were fine. It was sort of like the same system at our current job, except everybody had their stations. There was a lot more responsibility. Everybody was held accountable.
yeah, it's corporations.
Then one night there was an LSU game, and they all wanted to go to it, me included. But I had already put my fucking time in. I was like, I'm going to be out for this day. And nobody else put in their fucking time request. So they all got fired. While we were heckling LSU Tiger fans. What the fuck? Anyway, I kept my job.
I went to a couple Tigers games. That shit was pretty fucking awesome.
Dude,
it's worth it.
The stadium is electric, for sure.
Man, yeah. Hey.
Especially if they're winning.
Oh, yeah. Or if it's like a fucking rivalry or just a good game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's at least 3 points or less, you know.
I got to see the Florida Gators game. It was way back in the day, but it was, I think, around the time we were getting the title, like 2010-ish, or maybe a little bit before.
When y'all had Joe Burrow?
Before that.
Oh.
But, dude, they were roasting Gators outside for the fucking tailgate, and I was like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers go hard.
Yeah, man.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like a whole roast, like with a fucking big ass alligator, like 8 foot stabbed and fucking turning that bitch, you know, like.
Yeah, I think the one good part of Baton Rouge is Highland. Is that the name of the road? Highland Street or whatever.
I think so.
The one where the original Raising Cane's is, and
yeah, they got a bunch of it's around LSU. They got
on campus. They got
stuff.
like a little river. Like that's like the best of Baton Rouge you're ever gonna get. And then the
everything
rest of
else
it
is spread out
garbage,
weirdness.
dude.
Yeah, it is spread out weird corporateness. There's not really that like downtown.
I mean, me and my girl went to fucking Trader Joe's.
It's nice because they got a lot of trees.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking oak trees. Just
That's what I can say
chilling.
is good about Baton Rouge. It's got a lot of trees.
They got a lot of trees and a lot of
it's a big city with a lot of trees. I mean, most big cities ain't got a lot of trees.
bunch of NFL players come through that place.
Yeah, I don't know.
When was the last time you went to a casino?
I never I never gambled at a fucking like full-blooded casino. I would always go to the truck stops, play video poker.
So like just like stop off to get gas and then go behind one of those saloon doors and.
No, like fucking Broussard. They got the whole casino. It's like truck stop casinos, you know, where they got a bunch of fucking shitload of fucking things.
Yeah, I used to have to. That was my job when I first moved here because
like in Broussard and Scott, they got a bunch of them. I'll go there. They got some in all around, but I would go to the fucking Scott one because I believed I would win, but I never win.
Yeah, well, it's I'll tell you what, it's not like betting on sports because at least in sports you feel like you know.
It's just fun to fucking watch it. Just like an adrenaline rush to watch a fucking. Every now and then you fucking catch a little. Every now and then you win.
Yeah.
If you know how to take your money out when you're winning, then you can.
Right. It's like, hey.
Not all the time.
I've already pushed my luck. Let me just go ahead and step out while I'm ahead, and then we can just keep it moving, and then I go get myself some drinks, and then if I want to come back to this, then great. But when I first moved here, I didn't have a job, but my brother runs a fucking, you know, the pool table at our workplace.
Yeah.
He's in charge of a lot of those sorts of things, and a lot of them involve casino machines. So my job was to be on call from a certain amount of time to a certain amount of time to where if one of these jackasses got their bill stuck in the machine, I would have to fucking drive out fucking sometimes 20 minutes away at like 9:30 at night, go bring my key, unlock it, get their fucking $1 bill out, give it to them, and then shut the machine back down and then come back home. Nice. That was my fucking first job when I first moved back.
How much you get paid for that?
Dude, it was like $13.50 an hour.
It's not bad.
But also some nights I would never get called.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. I always thought that they probably got paid good handling those machines, and then you don't have to do it always. You know, it's gotta be like a base pay type shit.
It was always just like one night where it would just be like, really? Like, I was just over there. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking people heckling you.
Did you go to fucking King's Truck Stop a lot?
I don't think that was in our jurisdiction.
Okay, I had certain spots. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that one's old. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, it was mostly Brobridge, and we had one in Eunice. And dude, when I tell you me and Maddie went together, my lovely, beautiful fiance. We went together and we showed up and it was a trailer just like filled with Confederate flags and just like the whitest.
No, they are bad in Eunice, dude. I remember that. Like, I went to a bar. There's some music shit I was getting into, but like, it was all bearded. They didn't say nothing, you know, but there was no black people over there.
Yeah. Well, no. Maddie definitely felt some kind of way, and I did too, because they kept calling her sweetheart, but like in like a real condescending way. Like, hey, sweetheart, are you with him? Like, they were like,
yeah, like
what are you doing here? Like, you don't look like...
They real fucked up in certain... And it's not many spots, but man, like, certain spots in Louisiana, but not many.
Yeah.
It's barely hanging on. Like, I seen more racism out in Colorado than over here, but, you know, I guess it's the circles you choose to be with, you know.
Well, also, okay, I can flip it around, and when I lived in fucking Brownsville, Brooklyn, and I was the only white dude there...
You probably get fucking...
Yeah, dude, everybody was always asking me for a fucking $1 or something. You know? They thought I was fucking Richie Rich. Oh, look at this tall white dude. He probably has money. So I can see, like, both sides, and if you're a fucking bitch, you're a bitch. Don't ask me fucking money. Don't segregate yourself from people that are different than you, and keep it moving. Like, why can't we just be fucking happy? Like,
People got problems.
people that look just like you hate you, and people that don't look like you, y'all would probably get along. So fucking figure it out. All right,
Should we end this since it's gone? I guess.
hold on. We're gonna we'll go get our guests real quick. We'll be right back. And we're back. We Getting Old, episode 8, with Miss Daphne. Say your last name.
Bobian.
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 Daphne and Bobian. Bobian.
Keep trying.
Bobian.
Bobian.
So let's just hit it out of the park right here. What is the happiest moment of your life so far? And your time's up. Greg, what is the happiest time of your life so far?
Thank you.
I guess it's like a cumulative time, but I was living in Colorado with my ex. We had moved out there. We had everything. We didn't have to send home for money. We had all our jobs. We had our house there. I was growing weed. I was growing a garden too. We just self-sustained. It was just a good time. Proud of that.
And that's all you have. All right. We're going back to Daphne. Best time of your life?
Honestly, like, probably Schlitterbahn. That shit was fun as shit.
Schlitterbahn?
Schlitterbahn is fun as fuck. I'm not talking about the time I went with my family. I went back with some coworkers when I was, like, old enough to drink, and, like, they had, like, the bar, swim up pools, kind of thing. But just, like, all the engagement with all my friends, where I was going just ride rides, and I didn't have to deal with anything else. That was quite nice. Schlitterbahn's cool. It's good. It's a nice escape. I would say beaches, but after like a day, fuck it. I'm over the sand. I hate it. I hate it.
Sand is tough.
I hate the sand. So Schlitterbahn, yeah.
All right. And the last question that I always want to end on: what happens when we die? Greg, go first.
Yes.
That will happen, absolutely.
Bunch of fucking noises and gases for sure. The body goes limp, and that's useless at that point, and the energy goes somewhere else. Somewhere. That's me.
But okay, so let's.
Your turn.
Well, no, let's break this down a little more. Do we come back as anything? Do we?
I think you gotta talk to the maker and then decide what's your next move.
Did you like rigatoni number 24?
No. Yeah, no, I believe that whenever, I mean, I have a very, like, rough ideal, and ever so changes based on experiences and shit. But I do believe that reincarnation is a big facet of the universe that we live in the sense that, like, you know, I feel like we experience everything that we're supposed to experience, and we're meant to go through these weird uncomfortable times, these weird hardships and shit, based on how we're raised. Like, you chose to come here is my ideal. You chose this exact fucking life, and you knew what you'd have to go through, and you accepted the challenge, as shitty as it is, or as great as it is, you know, just
it's kind
depends.
of like you're the warrior for that moment.
Nothing's always great. Like, even people like that grow up, like, super fucking rich, you know, they have their own problems and shit,
yeah,
you
they
know?
don't even enjoy it because they never knew anything bad. You have to have the
sign
contrast.
up for these.
Really
they know what's going to happen. They sign up for them. So, my ideal is, you know, you're going to experience what you have to experience until you learn whatever you need to learn about it. And if you can't learn it, and you
There's a
check
lot of
out too
facing
early or like
shadow.
whatever the fuck, you're gonna repeat it. You're gonna repeat it until you fucking learn
I
it.
always felt like that too, like especially when I was fucking up and like being a real addict about my shit. Like it was like I know if I fucking just keep doing it, I feel like if I die, I'm gonna come back and have to do it again.
Exactly.
And then like once I got
That's the
past that, it's
lesson.
like it's like it's something you have to beat in your DNA type shit, you know.
If you don't learn the lesson, you're gonna learn it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then that's the hell.
Nothing
It's
you can do
having to
about it.
fucking do it again when you already did it and you didn't do it right. Like, so do it right. Yeah.
God bless. Hope we all learn it all.
Hopefully.
Well,
And your turn.
I have a very
Jewish.
less hopeful stance on the whole thing. I think that
What part of that was hopeful for you?
Yeah, it was just real.
What part of that was hopeful? Let's be honest. None of that was
We
hopeful.
weren't turning into butterflies or anything.
No, that was
Like,
just you're
shit.
gonna experience shit until you get over it and deal with the uncomfortability of it. Like,
now, okay, so
you go ahead, your turn.
from all the wackadoodles out there who said I died and I saw what happened, I saw my body above myself, and then I traveled and I was happy, and
That's an out of body experience.
and
Yeah.
then they come back to life and they're like, oh yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of death of because I've already seen what's gonna happen.
There isn't.
You
You shouldn't be
astral-projected.
afraid
You
to
got
death
an
because you can't.
extreme amount
it's
of
not your-
DMT flooding through your body,
Right, exactly.
and you fucking went somewhere else. That's not death. That's
that's
a
drugs.
spirit. leaving your body, but that's not death.
Right. So I think when I die, I will be put into a box that will light me on fire and I'll become ashes.
Is that what you hope for? Is that what you think is actually gonna happen?
I mean,
Is that your wishes?
I've made that apparent to pretty much everyone important in my life.
Now it's on record.
And now it's on record.
Viking death.
But yeah, sprinkle them on Lambeau Field. If you can get up there.
Yeah, that's about right.
If
I want to be thrown in the earth. I just want to be like not cremated, not embalmed, natural.
I wanna
I
be a
died.
tree.
Dig me a grave near where I died. Throw me in the earth. Fucking plant a tree there. And fucking come have fucking
yeah, dude,
have a little ceremony.
a
But
little Greg.
I don't want to be embalmed. I don't want to be thrown full of drugs. I feel like that's almost like a
Dude,
fucking
it's-
spell put on the end of our life.
So like
Give me back to
Over
nature,
with.
please, because my
Yeah.
body's done and my soul is gone. Y'all can talk about me if y'all want, but like, give my body to nature. It's nature's.
dude, the
you
shit
know?
they're doing now.
They put in bombing fluid. They just
Exact-
basically poison you up like fucking. Yeah, I don't know.
No.
It seems like a fucking bad spell.
The
It
shit
seems
they're-
like the shit. I don't know.
The shit they're doing now with like they wrap you in hemp and they make you into a tree. That's
Yeah.
much better than
Like,
fucking
exactly.
like pumping you full and like having an open casket and just like
And then you
oh.
just got dead bones for fucking years, or there's just bones. Like, why don't you just let the fucking
And a
earth
three-
eat it like we know it does?
a $3,000 casket.
Let the earth eat it. Plant a fucking tree for remembrance, and we could go fucking see the tree and remind ourselves of other people. Like, come on, like shit, it's way better.
Well, I think we all have a pretty good understanding of why we're alive and what's going to happen afterwards. Any last takes or takebacks or anything that you want to let the listeners know?
Good times.
Daphne?
Dobbs.
Daphne Beaubeer?
Dobbs is chill.
Because you just still cannot pronounce it.
It's
I
not a
spelled
real
it out for you.
name.
It is. It is.
Beaubier.
Beaubien.
Beaubien.
It's fucking French, man.
Daphne Beaubien.
Beaubien.
Would you like to give any advice to our listeners?
In regards to
how to live their life and how to manage the minutia that they have to go through every day.
okay, well, manage your mental health in a way that seems actually sustainable, not with self-medicating in ways that you just like to play around with whatever prescription or blah 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 whatever you have, but actually truly look into self-evolving. Maybe try meditation, looking into your inner self, and do some self-improvement. It never hurts anybody. Even if you think you're the best person you can be, it never hurts. It's quite a good little bit of advice there. Everybody needs a little sit back, look at what's happening in your life, look at yourself, take it in, reflect, change. Change is good.
I approve of this message.
Agreed. Mirrors to this stuff.
Greg, anything you would like to add?
That was well stated.
Oh, you're just gonna hold my frog now?
Yeah, I'm playing with the frog.
I think I've conquered my phobia. I don't know what the frog now.
You want Dobbs?
Dobbs, be a nice man. She's a gentle woman.
He's so cool. He's so cool. He's like a little.
He's so cute. You need to put a little hat on him.
He's a
I know.
dog frog.
He needs a crown.
He'd be awesome with a little top hat.
Thanks for listening, and until next time, Greg.
We getting old.
We getting old.
I think this is the most normal fucking ending ever.
You getting old. I'm getting old. By that I mean I'm turning 30 this